Hey, Nathan speaking. Well, as you can see, I'm warming up, and that is because I'm going to do a workout on 5 back exercises that you should be doing. So stay tuned, watch it all the way to the end, and I'll be back with you in a sec. This is the NH Fitness Lifestyle channel, and if you haven't been here before, be sure to subscribe for all my content using the subscribe button below, and also give this video a like and click that bell button. Now, my video is always about helping you achieve a fitter, healthier lifestyle in both body and in mind. I'll be offering advice on how to help with your habits, your intake and your movement, as well as creating and doing them future goals, because they're so important, and how to enhance your potential. Now, on this particular video, we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to be showing you in fact, 5 back exercises that you should be doing. Now, this is going to be instructional, so I'm going to go into a little bit of detail of each of these exercises, and this is part of an ongoing series where I'm going to be going through each body part. So stay tuned, watch this video all the way through, and join me now and I'll go through each of these exercises. The first exercise I like to start on is a seated row. Now, I'm using this on the cable machine, and as you can see, I've used this particular adjustment. To start off with a nice warm up, as you can see, when I do the seated rows, I'm doing more of a dynamic range of movement, meaning that I'm moving the shoulders all the way forward, and then as I'm bringing it back, I'm really squeezing the shoulder blades together. Make sure you get a nice big range of movement, and then when you've done that warm up, you're then ready to adjust the weight. A little bit of a side note, external to the warm-up set, you're going to be doing 3 sets of 10 of all the exercises. On each set of 10, I will be challenging myself by increasing the weight. So once you've adjusted the weight, as you can see, you'll do exactly the same range of movement, doing more of a dynamic seated row. So that's really good for just starting off, getting them back muscles working, really good for the lats, really good for the rhomboids, which is the muscle in the middle of your shoulder blades. Highly recommend this one to start. And it's really good to load the weight up as well when you're doing this particular one, especially where you're using that momentum with the dynamic seated row. Now on to the second exercise, which is going to be the lat front pull down. Now, the good thing about this, because you've already done your warm up at the beginning, you don't need to do a warm up set in adjusting the weight, so you can go straight away to a weight where you feel you can do around about 10 reps on, and obviously each set you can try to challenge yourself a little bit more. But as you can see, I'm slightly leaning back and I'm bringing it just off my chest. Now, that's not completely going down onto my chest. You want to leave a bit of a gap, and I like to have a little pause just as I get to the bottom and then control it back up, because that eccentric phase, which is the top phase, is 20% stronger than coming down. Exercise number 3, and that is the single arm bent row using a flat bench. As you can see, the bench is flat, and a really good pointer here is to make sure both feet, the one on the bench, the one on the floor, is dead straight. So your weight is evenly distributed on whatever side that you're doing this particular exercise on. And as you can see, range of movement, my arm is dead straight at the bottom, and then as I'm putting it up, I'm putting that shoulder up, and the elbow is tucking in nice and tight, and that's really going to hit the lats, the rhomboids, and it's going to hit that rear delt. And it's really good also to make sure you can kind of feel how even your body is, because there's always one side stronger than the other, and this is a good way of spotting that. Exercise 4, the inverted row. Now, I've chosen to do it on an incline bench using a barbell, because this is one which you don't see a lot. A lot of the time you'll see this being demonstrated using the machine, but what I like about this one is that you can easily adjust the barbell, and you can do it pretty much anywhere. You don't have to rely on a fixed machine to do this one. But what's really good for targeting is the back of the shoulder, the rear delt, and it also hits the rhomboids, being sure that you really focus on squeezing them shoulder blades together. This one isn't amongst the top 5, but I thought it deserved a mention about pulling your body weight. And what I've actually done for this one, there's a separate video how to do a perfect pull-up. So I've left a link on the comments to check this one out. Even if you can't do a full one, there's ways how you can implement it and improve how to do a pull-up. So be sure to check that particular video out. I've left a link, like I said, and you can have assistance on this one, and you can develop your wrist strength to check that one out. Number 5, which is the final exercise, and that is the rack pull. Now for those who suffer with lower back problems, I'd highly recommend doing this over doing the standard deadlifts, because what you can do is you start at the top phase, keep it nice and light with the bar, and what you want to be doing is really consciously feeling the right muscles. You want to feel it at the back of your shoulders and at the back of your legs. And once you're able to connect them muscles, then adjust the weight. As you can see, I've put some plates on this one for more weight, and you can gradually progress this one because it's highly beneficial. And like I said, it's good for posture, and it's really good long-term improving your lower back, because it's helping your body tune in other muscles what should be working in certain ranges of movements. So yeah, this one's a great one to finish off. And that's it, that's the top 5. Well done for watching all the way through. Please leave a comment. Hope you learned a lot from this video, and of course you've watched it all the way to the end, which means you probably liked it. And of course, be sure to continue watching this ongoing series over these weeks. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, click that bell button, and I'll see you next time.